Yo, what's going on, guys? My name is Alex the Gamer. Today, welcome back to another Star Wars Battlefront 2 news video. I need to update my playlist like today or so. Anyways, Tuesday. Now, this video is like over 2 days late when I'm recording this. It came out on the 6th and it's the 8th right now. The GEONOSIS transmission is in, and I haven't read it. I have not read it yet because I was like, you know what? I'm gonna keep my promise. I'm gonna show it to YouTube. Okay, what the crap? Okay, anyways, here we go. You guys, I'm gonna be not on the camera tab, but I'm gonna be on the Chrome tab, so I can only see my face when I click on the camera tab. So here we go. Incoming transmission. Many of the galactic assault maps we have in the game conclude with final fights that takes place within relatively confined spaces. The goal behind this is to create as much intensity as we can. Well, you sure have. We wanted the final stage of a map to feel like all-out warfare. This has been achieved by us creating scenarios that cause both attackers and defenders to funnel into one final fight location. We have seen feedback that our community would like us to try and do less of this instead of with something more open. We have experimented with this already, and the final part of Kessel Extraction is a good example. For GEONOSIS, we are looking to take it a step further. The final two phases are very open, which makes it ideal for vehicular based combat, and gives it its own identity and gameplay experience that is different from what we currently is available within Galactic Assault. New vehicle, ATTE. Now there's like a GIF of it moving. Holy crap. It looks good. My God. Well, Dwayne, I didn't expect for it to be that good. Alright. The centerpiece of GEONOSIS is the ATTE, the six-legged armored walker is fully controllable and plays a vital role in the battlefront. One of the key. Wait, hold on. They said that you could press like a button and you'll automatically be put into it. Hopefully they put in like an animation where it shows you like getting into it. It'd be pretty dope. One of the key differences between the ATTE and any other vehicle in the game is that they are dynamically dropped in real time into the playable space as the battle goes on. This creates a lot of interesting scenarios that we are excited to see how this plays out once GEONOSIS arrives later this month, the 28th, which is in 20 days. Oh my God. What this also means is that you will not be able to pick the ATTE from the spawn screen. You will encounter them within the environment itself. One might be dropped in just ahead of you, or you might turn a corner to see one ready and waiting for you to jump in. The phases. Check this. Phase 1. Reactivate a damaged ATTE. The first phase is very much focused on infantry combat, with the clones needing to call in reinforcements and reactivate a damaged ATTE. During this phase, the objective of the droids is to stop them. This phase will take place in typical Geonosian canyons with plenty of pathways and cover available. So I guess it's not like a sniping fest like the week on Reddit was. Kind of disappointing because I like the crate one. I love it, like the sniping fest. The first phase, you drop in, and you just kill everyone. Phase 2, hard cell troop transport. The second phase marks the shift from infantry to vehicular combat. With vehicles now coming into play, the tight canyons will give way to a vast battlefront, meaning a change in tactics and gameplay will be required. The objective during this phase is to bring down or defend, depending on your team, 2 hard cell troop transports, mechanically and not gameplay wise. Their objective is a mixture of the destroy objective, as seen as crate with the generators and walkers. The hard cell troop transports are static objects that the clones need to destroy before they run out of tickets. Tickets are like the 100 things, that the 100 red or blue things, and they go down each time someone on either team like dies. However, they need to be weakened before serious damage can be dealt to them. Similarly to walkers, this can be achieved by using the special ability of the ATTs. This ties into the overarching theme of the Geonosis of the ATTEs being the cornerstone of the battle. Holy crap! Secure. Wait, hold on. All right. You're just seeing how long it was. Phase 3. Secure turbo lasers. The third phase is an all-out attack by the clones. Their goal is to recapture some abandoned turbo lasers to take down the droid core ship. During this phase, the droids must do everything they can to defend the turbo lasers, or loss will be imminent. Gameplay-wise, this is a capture point, but with a twist. As noted earlier, we didn't want to create a narrow funnel towards the end of this battle, so this capture point is actually around 200 meters wide. You may be inclined to think that this could turn into an infinitely contested objective. To prevent this from occurring, the capture point can only be captured by the ATTs. In addition to this, the capture can't be contested. Well, the droids are probably going to win this one every single time. That's great. That's great. I'm just kidding. This creates a scenario where the clones know that they need to escort their ATTEs into the area so they can capture it. At the same time, the droids can see these slow-moving giants approach from a distance and plan accordingly. The intent here is to create the feeling of a battle where the game is not won or lost by a single person sneaking in and taking an objective. Rather, it's an entire army moving forward and playing the objective together. That's gonna be fun. It's gonna be, kind of, g'day, mates. It's gonna be a g'day, how you doing, boy? Sorry, I was just imitating someone I know. Anyways, I don't want to go on YouTube. Alright. New logic, ATTE as reinforcements. With the difference in objectives coming into play, we had to change up the way reinforcements work. Usually one reinforcement equals one trooper. However, for the second and third phase, one reinforcement will equal one ATTE. This means that dying as a clone trooper during these phases won't drain your team's tickets. A transition from trooper reinforcements to ATTE reinforcements happens between phase 1 and 2. So phase 3 won't have the ATTEs. Right. To give all droids a chance to help, we use missile launchers as seen in all other walker phases in a slightly different way. Ion disruptors and missile launchers are in the game right now. There will be more of these available, the range much longer than normal, and the lock-on time very short. In addition to this, droids won't be marked while holding the launcher by the other team. However, they won't make the ATTE weakened. Instead, they just deal damage. Geonosis, living world. What? To bring this battle fully to life, a lot of things are going on outside the playable space, something we're calling the living world. The vistas and the feeling of a massive battle going on is crucial to delivering this experience. You're not just fighting with your squad, you're fighting with your squad as part of a huge planetary battle that is raging all around you. Geonosis. Sandstorm! Oh boy. Anyways, fighting through a dense sandstorm is one of the most iconic scenes from Geonosis and something we really wanted to recreate. The sandstorm will occur during the transition from Phase 2 to 3 when the final hard cell troop transport has been destroyed. While fighting through the sandstorm, visibly and heavily reduced, and even though you are fighting in a completely open area, you feel like it's close range gameplay. Running through the storm with blaster bolts and flying everywhere is a great experience and definitely something which adds to the unique gameplay experience that Geonosis will offer. New vehicle, OG9 homing spider droid. And it doesn't show any gameplay of it, just shows like a screenshot of it. As the clones fight their way towards the turbo lasers, they will have to clear out quite a few homing spider droids. These droids will deal significant damage to both ATTEs and troopers if not taken care of. Their presence means that the ATTEs can't just blindly keep walking forward towards their next objective. Creating a new planet always brings its own set of. This is the behind the scenes design process. Creating a new planet always brings. Be safe at work, Patrick. Love you. Creating a new planet always brings its own set of challenges, and Geonosis was no different. The main challenge for us was around the ATTEs. We wanted the ATTE to be needed to succeed to create more team play and focus to fight around these six-legged giants. I hate her so much. I want to just. However, what happens if people don't know how to weaken the hard cells or don't move forward during Phase 3? Our user interfaces and voiceover lines play a vital role here. It's something we have worked a lot on already and are still working on ahead of its release. Looking at it from the droid's perspective, the same thing could happen if no one is trying to take down the ATTEs, and it'll probably be an easy victory for the clones. Everyone's gonna be try hard in this mode and in this map. Yeah, that's probably not gonna be good. While we have been playing Geonosis ourselves, we can never know for sure how the battles will play out until it is released. Players will always find ways to play across planets in ways that we hadn't thought of, but we will certainly be paying close attention and will adapt if things aren't working as well as they should. This is amplified somewhat by the change in gameplay compared to the other Galactic Assault planets. However, we feel that changing the gameplay likely like this will add more value for our players than just making another classic Walker phase. Incoming update Battle of Geonosis. Geonosis will release later this month alongside the Battle of Geonosis update. We've got more to talk about, starting with vehicles and then onto Obi-Wan Kenobi himself. As always, please do leave your feedback in the comment threads below. We look forward to deploying onto Geonosis with you this month. But one last thing, before we sign off, we thought we'd give you a behind-the-scenes glimpse of some work in progress shots of Obi-Wan Kenobi. Now, I didn't get to see this. I can't show you. I can't show this because I'm not that talented. Like, I don't know how to edit like this being shown into the video. So yeah, this says an early test of Obi-Wan Kenobi's idle information animation. Please note that this is from early development, and when he arrives, he will be wielding his blue lightsaber, and he's just doing his lightsaber like this. And apparently, the lightsaber is green. Is this hinting that we might get Qui-Gon? Who knows? Anyways, uh, an early work in progress look at Obi-Wan Kenobi's Jedi robes. Now, this is probably his other appearance that's coming along with him. His robes, I guess. So always punch it. So this is basically because Geonosis looks like OP as ever. Like honestly, but who knows? 20 more days left until Geonosis and Obi-Wan Kenobi himself comes along. There is going to be like 3 more transmissions this month. This is just this is just the like first transmission. Like it was dropped on Tuesday. It's Thursday. Anyways, Geonosis update was Tuesday. Looks freaking great. Now I am kind of disappointed that it's not like a sniping fest. It didn't say anything about Wookiee warriors being disabled. Hopefully we get that one. What was it? The data mined in the files for the another reinforcement. It was like an ARC trooper, droidicas, ARC trooper. I can't remember what it was. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this Star Wars Battlefront 2 video. Hope you guys have a great glorious day, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace out, my boys.